The Chinese invested heavily in the Biden crime family. James Comer lays out what they got in return. And this startling assertion in interview on Fox and Friends, it's just amazing. You've got to see this. It's incredible.
Mr. Shapley was talking about tax evasion,
Right.
especially regarding Hunter Biden. You just mentioned 9 members of the Biden family.
Right.
You've got bank records. It looks like they've taken in excess of $20 million from foreign sources. I heard you yesterday refer to them as a crime family, and this was organized crime. So make it easy for us. What was the crime?
Well, the crime is trading policy for money.
Which policy?
Well, we're going to get into that. I mean, look, Joe Biden has, on day one, he changed our energy policy in America that put China first and America last. He went in on day one and ended the China Initiative, which was an investigation at all our public universities of a very organized Chinese spy ring where China was sending students to universities to steal our research and development.
So you're saying because members of the Hunter Biden family and the extended Joe Biden family got money through various foreign entities, including things from China, that the president is compromised?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How's he compromised?
He's compromised because he's taken so much money from China. When you go in and you end the China Initiative, which every university president, even the most liberal university president, said is a problem. These Chinese students are coming over here. You go in a research lab in any university, whether it's in Kentucky or in an Ivy League school, and there are Chinese students in there. They ended that because they said that was racial profiling, that was discrimination. But the university presidents, even the most liberal ones, wanted that. They ended that. That's an example of a policy decision.
What else have you found? Because the panel has identified 6 policy decisions that indicate he may have been compromised.
We also think that he fired the prosecutor in Burisma. He bragged about it. He's talked about it. That was beneficial to Burisma. That's what the bribe in the FBI Form 1023 was all about. They wanted to get Joe Biden to terminate that prosecutor because they were wanting to come to the United States and start an initial public offering, and they couldn't do it if they were under investigation in Ukraine.
He repeatedly lies about the role he plays in this organization. Tony Bobulinski says they met at the Beverly Hilton Hotel and they talked, says, take care of my family. Good luck the rest of the way. He's never been asked, do you know who Tony Bobulinski is? He set up all these international deals. When they stabbed him in the back, he came and did what he did. He told everyone the truth. So we know this, the CEFC Chinese contact, he would know a lot. Those tapes in Ukraine would tell a lot. So what are you doing to get these people that have disappeared?
Well, we're going to start bringing people in for depositions. We're starting with Devin Archer. We'll hear from Bobulinski very soon. All the people that were on the inside of these so-called business deals, they're going to be able to tell exactly what the Bidens did in exchange for this money. And here's the big thing. They're going to tell what Joe Biden knew and how involved Joe Biden was in the family schemes. And I think that's the most important thing that will come out of the depositions. What did Joe Biden know and when did he know it?
In the what?
Wow. This is devastating. You know, we think about this and it seems like such a sordid path. You've got 13 banks, you've got over 20 shell corporations that money was moved through. You have so many different things that have percolated up. James Comer there just gave 3 things that he views as being the quos and the quid pro quo, one of which we're all familiar with, and that is Joe Biden bragging about getting the prosecutor fired in exchange for $1 billion American dollars being transferred to the Ukrainian government. He bragged about, he said it out loud, the Council on Foreign Relations that he was speaking to, all laughed knowingly about how, we throw our weight around, he threw his weight around, and son of a bitch, the guy got fired. Well, now we're going to find out who gets fired. The thing that we have to remember is Tony Bobulinski, who is the president of this scheme, this Hunter Biden scheme, Bobulinski has spoken with the FBI, spoke with the FBI in 2020. The FBI said, see no evil, hear no evil. We've got Trump to take down. We don't have time to worry about this Biden fella. So the FBI ignored it. Devin Archer's spoken with them. Devin Archer is a somebody who's been in on the Burisma scheme from day one. So when you're talking about names that you may not have heard of or you may be only passingly familiar, understand these are Hunter Biden's partners. These are people who were dealing directly with this scheme, and which was hatched to sell influence with the big guy. That was the entire purpose of it. So what we're going to hear from in the next few weeks are witnesses who can directly tie Joe Biden to these schemes and can show that Joe Biden, in fact, was part of the shakedown of international leaders and companies in order to get influence in America. And that, my friends, is an impeachable offense. This is Rick Manning, Americans for Limited Government.